Hey now, what y'all got going on? I'm trying to figure this one thing out. That's the only reason why I'm here. And it's been a minute. If you know. Okay, wait. Let me try again. Oh, I did it. Okay, okay. Oh, can y'all hear me? My computer is so slow. The only reason why I'm up here, came live today. Hey Max, hey Bernice, was because I was trying to figure out this one thing I got going on. I seen this one lady the other day. She was live, and she was the way she had her background going while she was talking. I really was trying to do that. I want to do that myself because I think it would look better if I was. I'll show you what I mean in a second, but it looks so much better than you just looking at my circle moving. You know what I mean? Until I'm ready to cam up, which may not ever happen. Whatever. Hey, Nico B girl, how you doing? Nico, I swear I want to go on an Equal B campaign in these YouTube streets to get you those last little subs you need because I see you're almost there. Let's get Nico B there. She's so positive. We need positivity. Anyway, I was trying to do that. Let me see if I can make y'all see it. Present. Maybe I could do it right here. I never even thought about that. But wait, until I do, we're doing this. There's no audio to share. Pow. Okay. And I think I clicked round chia. I think I did it right. Yes. Okay. Boom. Now, this is just these 3 slides that I made for this particular movie called Downsizing, which is what I was going to talk about. But the problems I'm having, y'all just don't know how hard. You see those 3 slides? You have no idea how hard it was for me to make those 3 fucking slides right there. Oh my God. So my problem that I'm having is because I'm, completely illiterate. I want to make, you see how there's that red border around the picture, or the green one and the blue one? I don't want that to be there. I want it to be just a full picture. So I'm not reading y'all chat at all. If y'all are talking to me, I will in a second. Yeah, so if I do like this, like I can slide it right here manually. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, Lord, I done lost my touch. Okay. Here, I can see how I can stretch it to cover up that red. But then it makes the picture look all long and shit. Wait. See, now the picture looks all long and shit. So I get, there has to be, I'm doing something wrong or something. And then also, I want it to be full screen. I don't want it to just be, you can see my, everything. I want it to just be, you to be able to see this picture, and then for it to be a goddamn slideshow. However, I'm either, how you say, slow. Okay, let me see what I did here. Let me see what I did. See, now I'm able to bring it up the way I want it. I want it to look just like this, but without you seeing me at all. Just full screen. But they look so stretched out, right? And then I want the slides to just be on a slideshow. So I don't have to like manually go and click the other one. I'm learning, y'all, but you have to keep in mind, I'm teaching my damn self. And I am a terrible teacher. That's why I sent my children to school. I'm working on it though, y'all. How's everybody been? I was just showing y'all that I've been doing some stuff. I'm working on it. Shit. Oh, where's this at? Okay, boom. I'm trying, man. I really am. I'm just so bad at it. And it doesn't go away. Okay, boom. You're out of here. Okay. It doesn't help that I'm working with whack ass like my devices. If I god damn it, I'm clicking. This is what I'm talking about. My slow ass laptop. Clicking it. God damn. Okay, I got it. My devices are ancient and shit, but I'm working on it. It was Angelica. It was you actually the other day when you were talking about that show that you made me watch. That it was whack as hell, but you liked it. No judgment. But when you were talking about it, what you had going on in your the background, like you had your full screen covered, and we could see what I was just trying to show you. Like the slides are moving, and they were moving on their own. Like I don't think you were there clicking each slide to me. It was just a Google slide. That's what I'm using, Angelica. I'm using Google Slides. But apparently, old as shit. Shit. Yeah, everybody's really subbed. Did you drop your link, Niqua B? Yes. Everybody subbed to Niqua, man. She, positive chick. She's easy on the eyes, too, but she's married. Her husband's easy on the motherfucking eyes, too. Okay. It popped back up. What'd I do? God damn it. I was talking the whole time. Stop this crap. Okay. It's gone for real now. All right. Yeah, the fall of the House of Usher was ass. Fucking Angelica tells me, she says, you need to watch this show on Netflix. Check it out. She says it's called The Fall of the House of Usher. I'm down for a suggestion. Y'all know that. So I go over there and she goes, Luke's in it. Luke Skywalker's in it. That's what she says. So I'm watching this show and I'm about, 4 or 5 episodes in. And I'm like, where the fuck? I don't see Luke nowhere. Like, what is she talking about? So I go to the Google. And I, look at the cast, and I'm like, Luke ain't in this fucking movie. And did she tell me the wrong show? Did I read it? Am I high? Like, I smoke weed, y'all. So shit, she could get, so I'm looking at, so I'm texting, I'm like, bitch, Luke is not in this. Are you sure we're talking about the same shit? Bitch, why was she talking about the actual Luke Skywalker from Star Wars? But for whatever reason, my goofy ass thought she was talking about the rapper. I'm like, you mean, like, Pop, that pussy, pop, that Luke? And she's like, no, bitch. The motherfucker from Star Wars. I was like, oh, wrong Luke. But the show itself, I don't know. It was good. It was good. I'll give it a B. How about that? I'll give it a B. B minus. Because it was kind of cheesy a bit. But she liked it. Anyway, that's not the topic. There really is no topic. I just was trying to see if I could make that happen. And I see I was actually able to pull it up. That was my main concern was, am I going to be able to pull this shit up? And I am. Yay. But I got to work on it more because, like I said, I want the whole frame. My whole right now, I want you to just be able to see that picture while I'm running my mouth. I got the idea from you, Angelica, because it looked so great when you did it. I would love to do something like that. I'm working on it, y'all. I got these grandbabies. I'm always working on that. Ooh, what y'all cooking? We got a turkey already up in there ready to go. We're going to do the regular, I'm going to make some potato salad. Yes, my white mother's recipe. Thank you very much. It's not real difficult. It's potatoes and eggs. Like, what y'all got going on? Anyway, I'm going to make some mac and cheese. I don't really care for yams, but I'm going to make some for the people that do. And pie. They're bringing pie. If somebody don't have a pie in their hand, they're not coming in. I want pie. It's going to be great. Are y'all cooking it up? Bernice Vincent Price. No. She was talking about the dude from Star Wars. What's his name? It's like Ham. His last name is Ham. Something Ham. Okay. All right. We can do some YouTube. Hey, Big O, I didn't see you sneak in there. How you doing? Off being an op. We could YouTube gossip. Ooh, I could gossip about so many people, y'all. Oh my God. I listen. I'm in so many places. I see so much shit. I got so many opinions, but I just really keep a lot of them to myself. You know, trying to be nice and respectful. But like, I'm fucking past all that. Like, I don't give a fuck. Each and every one of you can hate me forever, and I really don't care. Well, except for a few of y'all, because I really like y'all. So, yeah, you. I'm trying to be aggressive. Shut up. Fuck all y'all. That's what they say. Everybody's fuck all y'all. Y'all can kiss my ass. No, I'm not. I just can't just argue with nobody for no reason. Like, you have to. I'm not really a. I don't see the need to yell and scream and be mad at you if you didn't do anything to me directly, or if you didn't do something that's just so fucking off the. I just can't fuck with you. But like regular, everyday, yang, 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 like I'm not about to pop off at every level. You didn't like my laugh out. You didn't like my emoji. Oh my God, I'm about to drag you. Like they drag over everything, and I'm not dragging over everything. But I will talk shit about your motherfucking ass. You feel me? The glasses back on. I don't know why I took them off. It is a mess out here, Angelica. You were talking about that one thing you were talking about the other day, and man, there's a lot of that going on, Miss Lady. In many sectors, I know that a lot of y'all don't go into all the sectors, and I know there's been a sector blending, and so people are here, there, and everywhere. But there is a lot of that Chomo shit going on, Angelica. A lot of discussions, a lot of people finding humor in discussing diddling children. It's fucking bizarre. I kind of feel like some of these people are plants in a way, like deliberately attacking certain communities with this bullshit idea. For whatever reason, they could just be like testing the waters or some sort of, oh gosh, be careful with what I gotta say. So they want to attach it to the LGBT community. You know what I mean? That Chomo shit, they're trying to attach it. And it's not the fucking same. I was listening to this man this morning talking about how he would never, he has a lesbian sister-in-law. And he came home from work one day or whatever and saw his lesbian sister-in-law changing his baby girl's diaper. And he cussed her the fuck out and he had a whole hissy fit because he don't want her looking at his daughter's vagina. When did gay equal Chomo? When did gay equal Chomo? I don't, it's not the same fucking thing. So I was in the chat, you know, saying shit to this man up on the panel. I don't know if he was reading the chat or not, but then I found myself like, you know, I got to walk away from this conversation because if you even think that way, that's the way your line of thinking. I don't know you. I'm wasting my time on this channel. And I just left. That is not an argument that I am willing to entertain because there is no argument to be had. It's just some fucking weirdos either saying shit for shock value or they really fucking mean that shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go. I can't be part of that. You feel me, Bernice? You feel me, Marina? Angelica, I know you feel me. They want to normalize it. That's what I'm saying. They want to attach it to that fucking the LGBT community. I'm sorry. For me, it's just the LGB community. They want to attach that shit. It's just more and more shit. Just, right, Marina? I was over there on Rob Rex channel the other day, and, you know, I can't go back. I'm unsubbed. I'm not going back over there. I don't really talk about that kind of thing on my channel. You know how I unsub to people? Fuck them. You used to see me on your channel. If you don't see me on your channel anymore, there's a fucking reason. If you see me in these YouTube streets all the time and I'm not on your channel, it's one of two reasons. One, I didn't know you had a channel. Or two, I don't like your fucking channel. You know, and I like Rob. I fucked with Rob, and he's just gone too far this time. This particular clout chase, I can't be part of. The last clout chase, I couldn't be part of that shit either because it was whack. But this one is something different. You know what I'm saying? You want to entertain these racists, and you want to allow them to say that ill shit about black people on your fucking channel. Yes, you're right. But I'm not going to watch. I can't be part of that. I get no pleasure out of listening to these white people disparage black people at every fucking angle. They use every fucking stereotype all the time, and it's in humor, and he fucking allows it. I don't think the shit's funny. So, unsub. Right? Sashay away. Hey, little Robbie, how you doing? Oh, Angelica, it's this father and daughter duo. I'll tell you a little bit about the white people. I'll start at the beginning. So I was over on Rob's channel it was a few days ago, and this white dude had been there a few days before that, but I was in and out, so I didn't really hear much about that white man. I just seen him up on the panel. I was like, okay, white man. And then a couple days later, he came back, and when he came back, he was up there saying the most racist shit ever. And he was using the N-word freely, and Rob was allowing it, and that itself was pissing me off, but like I said, not my channel. So I went up there just to ask him why the fuck he felt like he could use that word, and if he understood the stigma of that word. It turned into a whole fucking thing. We argued about it. CB420 was there. She tried to talk to him too. He said, no. So after that happened, it was a whole bunch of back and forth. I just went on mute and just listened to them for a second. And honestly, when I was on mute while they were talking, it was real vanilla. They were talking about my vagina, which was fucking strange. But while they were talking, I was reading the chat. I was paying attention to the chat like hardcore. And I got to say, okay, so these two white people are new to Rob's channel. But there was like 3 or 4 people in the chat that knew every single fucking detail about these two people. They knew, court cases. They knew all the child support. They knew where they lived. They had stories that these people had told. So I'm reading the time, I'm like, how the fuck would these 3 or 4 people, and this is while I'm on mute, mind you, up on the panel. I'm like, how I can see if one troll followed you. So I go to their channel and see if maybe they shared Rob's live on their wall, and some of their trolls followed them over to Rob's channel. No, they didn't share Rob on their wall. So I'm like, how the fuck are these 3 or 4 trolls? Like I said, I could see 1, maybe 2 trolls that found them on Rob's channel. Unlikely, but maybe. How are these 3 or 4 people? And not only are they trolling these white people, but they know all the fucking details. So this is what I think. It was them themselves. It was them themselves trolling Rob's chat. It was them themselves feeding the chat the information about themselves so that people will come for them. So, okay, they're shocks. They like to shock people. That's their shtick, right? They like to shock people. So after the live ended, I went and checked out their channel. I was trying to check out their channel. I typed in their name on YouTube, and all these fucking videos come up of all these people and all the shenanigans they've had going on, not just on this app, but on other social media apps, right? And so I check out a couple of these videos. Yeah, these people are fucking gone. You hear me? These people are so dysfunctional that it is so, they celebrate their dysfunction. They want to spread it all over. They love the shock value, the racism. They will hit the gay bashing, anything you can fucking think of, just to get someone to watch their channel. It's pretty sad what he's done to his daughter. Actually, Discord. Yeah, doxing is fucked up. Hey, Jay Middleton, how you doing? I was running my mouth. I wasn't looking at the chat. You seen that shit, Jay? Crazy, right? So, from what I could gather, from what I read, what I watched, he's been grooming her since she was 7. Both of her parents have been grooming her since she was 7, and this came out of her mouth. Everything I'm finna say to you right now about these people came out of their mouths directly, not somebody else's mouth, not a chat. I saw out of their mouth. So according to her, her parents have been grooming her since she was 7 to be mom number 2. She's been taking care of these kids. She's been cooking. She's been cleaning. She's been groomed since 7 to be mom number 2. She cried to her mother a lot. Mom, you were never there. How, what, blah, 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 blah. So they've since divorced, and mom's off doing her thing. So, and mom got the kids. So now this girl, who's a woman, she's an adult, is now the only one there at home with dad. She's been groomed since she was 7 to be his fucking second wife. So now she is. Now she's his second wife. Mom is gone, took all the other kids, that leaves her. She is so, let me tell you, she is so much wife number 2 that he has signed over all the monies, all the assets, everything fiscal in her name. He put everything in his daughter's name just so he wouldn't have to give his wife child support for the other kids that she's got. You understand? He has allowed this young girl, who is a woman now, she's a young woman, to step into wife number 2 role. And they're all over YouTube and they want everyone to know it. They want everyone to know it. I watched this one video. It was the 3 of them on a panel. It was the 2 of them and some other white man on a panel. And the father was encouraging, he was yelling at her to go change her clothes into something more sexy so that she could do a dance for this other weirdo that was up on the panel. So she did. She went and she changed it to some, I don't know, tank top type of thing. And it wasn't enough. So the dad yelled at her to go take off the jogging pants she had on and put on something sexier. So she went and put on a miniskirt. Then she came back. She was doing a little dance. The motherfucker that she was doing a dance for that her father just encouraged her to do was talking about he wanted to come choke her and rape her. This is the shit her father's encouraging her to entertain. This man who just said, I'm going to choke you out and rape you. So go get something sexier on. Go put something. This is the shit they got going on over there. And this is the shit Rob is welcoming to his channel. Can't be part of that. I don't want you to see me in the chat. I don't want you to see my subscription. I don't want you to see my piece. I don't want no parts of none of that shit. I just ain't gonna be able to do it. It kind of, it's making me look at him differently. After it was all said and done again, Morena again. It was him that I'm looking at differently. Like you keep allowing these motherfuckers to come over here and you just sat there and laughed when they said the most discouraging things about black people. And they hit every stereotype you could possibly fucking think of. I'm not going to repeat them here because I don't want to. But like Jesus Christ. Whew. Yeah, the Thorntons. Yes. Oh, you already knew, Angelica. It is. No, Thorpes. They're called the Thorpes, not Thorntons. Thorpes. My bad. Thorpes. I hated to say their name, but that's their name. Take a little breath. Yelling and shit. Fucking weirdos, man. Like, goddamn. It seems to me that there's a better way. There's a better way to, according to him, according to the father, he isn't working anymore. I don't know if he sold his businesses or whatever, but now he's just spending the rest of his life e-begging. He's just going all around the internet and e-beg. And okay, so you want to make money on this app? They're not just exclusive to YouTube. They're in other places too. You want to make money on this app? You don't have to do that to make money on this app. You know what I mean? Like you really don't. You just don't. They're fucking crazy, right, Angelica? They got a lot going on. A lot going on. And to listen to that young girl, man, I really do feel bad for her because she's been groomed to be just what she is right now. Daddy's second wife. It's fucking sad. I wish that she would get the fuck from up around there. But she's, daddy's second wife. That's fucked up, but it is. It's the truth. This shit is crazy, Angelica. I agree, Morena. Yeah, right, Angelica, you're right. It just, I don't know. That's it for me, though. Like, I understood the clout chase off with Tracy. You want to bang an ugly chick for some money, I ain't mad at you. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me get my headphones, girl. I see you back there. Headphone, I didn't expect anyone to hit it. The Tracy was one thing, but I can't do this. I can't be part of that. Okay. Headphones on. Okay. Are my these grandbabies?
Hello, can you hear me?
Angelica!
Hey girl, how you doing?
All right, how you doing?
I'm doing okay, but girl, are you saying that the fucking Thorpes are over there fucking with Rob Rock, or is this
yes?
something else?
Yes, ma'am. That's what the fuck I'm saying.
Serious?
He's entertaining it, and so is Judah. Oh, Judah's jumped on the bandwagon like crazy. Judah came
Oh
over there.
my god.
He's very excited about it. They want to collab. Oh yeah, it's the whole thing.
Oh
Judah,
my
the Hebrew
god.
Israelite. Yes,
Judah
yes,
Nash. Oh my
yes, ma'am.
fucking god. Like, do they
Yeah,
not
I
know?
can't be part of that. I can't do it. Go ahead. I'm
Do they
sorry.
not know about these people and the
I
kind of
know.
people that they bring with them?
Yeah, I mean, either they don't, or I mean, at the time when I think that the Thorpes first showed up over there, Rob definitely didn't. But he's had a couple of days to do some research, just like I did. I just type in their name on YouTube, and a million video exposed videos come up. So if he
Right.
didn't do his due diligence by now, then you know.
And how the fuck did girl?
Girl, I don't know how they got there. That I don't know.
It has something to do with E Black. That's all I could say.
I don't know
E
who that is.
Black, he's from the Manosphere. He started fucking around in the debate space and bringing in people. So Angela Knight was one of the people that he worked with. They've just recently had a falling out, but there was a group of them, the Thorpes, Angela Knight. I won't name some other names because they seem like, solid people, but there's also there's a few Black content creators that kind of merge like the Black sector or like their version of the Black sector with the debate space, which also brings in the Black manosphere. And they've all been, ever since like the whole polite thing, they've been running this. It is fucking wild. And some of the shit that comes out of like these spaces, some of the there's a story happening right now, and I won't name any names, but that was the reason why I went off on my panel the other night. Because I'm watching these people and they're orbiting by proxy people like the Thorpes, right? And like everybody's sitting on their hands. And the shit is it's fucking crazy.
That's right. Like, he's over there entertaining that shit, and he thinks it's funny, and it's going to bring him views, and it might. I don't know. I stopped going over there, but I don't think that shit's funny. And
I mean, it'll definitely bring him views, but I don't know if he I don't fuck with Rob Rex, and you already know that.
Yes, ma'am.
But I mean, if that's the kind of shit that he wants, he can have it.
Yeah, it
like
is,
if
I
he
guess.
looks up and he finds himself, in shackles again because he done fucked around with the wrong people, then that shit's on him.
Yeah, they when I was going back and forth with him, it was just a yelling match. I was yelling, he was yelling. I really couldn't hear much of what he was saying. I doubt he could hear much of what I was saying. I don't know about the audience, but every now and then I'd pick up something, and he was just pretty much talking about my vagina the whole time. And it was fucking weird because you know nothing about my, like, what are you saying to me right now, sir? Like, I'm trying to figure out why you think it's cool that you could just use the N-word. And according to his daughter, the N-word isn't racist. And then that led to what, well, then what is it? Then what is it? Come on now.
Girl, listen.
Yeah, they got a lot going on over there. I feel like it's going to only be soon enough before someone touches their doorstep. They're going to reach the right person, because I've been on this app for a while now, and I tell you, I've seen several pull-ups. There are people that are willing to fucking travel, and it's only going to be a matter of time before they come across the right crazy. That's all.
I mean, at some point, that debate space over there is going to get introduced to the beef sector, and I'll just be sitting back and fucking watching, because so what happens over there in the debate space is that everything is like a pleasantry, right? Like their politics are very even though they can say some egregious shit about each other, none of it happens, none of it goes offline, right? They can say some of the most vile and disgusting things to people, but
right.
they'll never go outside and touch grass on a motherfucker. But y'all, again, because the Black manosphere, the Black sector, and the B sector have people that commingle in those spaces, right? So it's only
listen, hold on, Angelica. I don't mean to cut you off, but I seen their asses in the Mo3 sector.
Listen, I put on my community wall y'all want to fuck around with this shit if you want to, and like play like this is a game. Like they have no fucking idea. Like the Black manosphere is like the tip of the fucking iceberg when it comes to this shit. But you know, they want to fuck around in these spaces. They're going to come with a rude awakening for real. And some of the shit that they even say over there, like in the way that they talk to Black people over there, and some of the kind of debates that they have, girl. 2024 about to be lit. Y'all just watch. I want y'all chat people to just watch. Y'all start running around in some of these other spaces and just stay in the clouds and look at who's in the chat. Look at where they're going to. Look at what they're talking about. It's going to be some shit for 2024.
There are so many channels on this app that have no idea I watch them because I refuse to touch the chat. But I watch a lot of shit on here that as much as you motherfuckers see me, there's a whole bunch of shit you don't see because I'm watching. But I don't want to get in the chat because maybe I don't want nobody to know I watch this shit. Maybe I don't want nobody to know I'm here. Hey Wes, how you doing?
And and the crazy part is that the debate space technically has their own beef sector, but it's kind of relegated to like the mean girl space, right? So they're terrified of like a handful of women over there.
Raw B privilege. I know that a lot of motherfuckers are scared of her.
Well, I don't think.
Do you know who that is? They be scared of her.
I know that people know who Raw B is, but Raw B ain't met a Nicolina,
Okay.
But she gonna fuck around and find out though.
Okay.
At the rate that she's traveling around in these spaces, like I've seen her in certain places because everybody's talking about the fallout between her and Daryl Long and the shit with Fatty. And it's hitting the debate space.
I'm new to the Fight Club, about I'd say a month in, but I watch that shit. I'll be watching that shit for hours. It'll be playing in my background. I'll tell you who cracks me up over there. Oh, he's such a dick, bro. Oh, what's his fucking name? Is it Beans?
Oh God.
Is that the name?
Is that the one that was blaming the 14-year-old, the 12-year-old girl for having a baby with a 20-something-year-old man? That Beans?
I believe that's him. He's such a dick, bro.
The one that's never mind.
There's another one over there that's a dick. You know what? A lot of those dudes are dickheads over there. Hey Jill, how you doing?
He got mental health issues, but he wants to try to run up a stream talking shit about a child.
Yeah.
Talking about y'all gonna stop blaming Black men and no. Like, first off, this family isn't even Black, so why are you even mentioning it?
Right.
Why is it so important to you to go out of your way? But then somebody told me that he had a baby with a 17-year-old too. So I mean, if we're talking about that Pred and Chomo shit, then no wonder.
I've been seeing a lot in the past, I would say the past 3 or 4 months, they've been really beefing that shit up, that Chomo shit. Whether it's somebody being accused of it, or it's somebody, laughing about it, trying to make light of it, or defending it. But just the topic itself, I've noticed the past 3 or 4 months, it's really been beefing up.
Yeah, it's really problematic. Like, I don't know what, in my real life, there's never a conversation about adults even contemplate, because we all have kids, right?
Ever.
And a lot of kids are in the same age group that these men with microphones want to talk about age of. Like, I have yet to see a woman content creator talk about, why it's okay to be with a 17-year-old or to fly to the Philippines and then touch on a kid because it's legal there. Like, I've never seen it.
Ever.
I have yet to see that shit. But on the internet, it's a thing. And it's so bad now that I'm starting to see people from the Pred Catch space commingling in some of it. And it's about to hit the fan. It's about to hit the fan for real. So they want to keep playing this game where they could just skirt the lines of morality with people and try to normalize having these conversations. They fit in the sea. And I'm just going to be here to watch, They want to have these back end. Like, I literally And I said that in the stream that I did the other night. I literally watched a video. I was in a stream watching that content creator review another stream of someone in the Debate Spaces Discord. And it was full of teenagers talking about how they want to start OnlyFans, how they have sexual wants and desires and all this stuff. And there's also adults in there encouraging the behavior. Yeah, I'm going to start the OnlyFans. Will hit me up in 3 months when you're of age. You know what I'm saying? Like they're having those kind of conversations in these Discords. And I mean, Discord already has a reputation for, you know, illegal content when it comes to kids.
Yeah.
It already has that reputation. And just to know that everybody wants to, oh, let's start this Discord. Like for me, it's like y'all are just setting yourselves up for a bunch of shit that you're not ready for. Not unless, and you say that you're out also making a dog whistle for people that know what that fuck shit's about. So I mean, you know, I was running around on YouTube last night and I just thought it was really interesting that I started to see some of the people from the Preg Catch spaces in the chats of people reviewing Preg Catch videos. And they're having conversations with like, and these people don't understand like how serious this is about to get. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be surprised like halfway into the summer that there's a whole dossier of content creators from YouTube that are like moonlighting, you know, for clout, but you know, in their off time, they're actual chomos. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens because it's getting that serious now. And then you're talking about people like the Thorpes running into these spaces. Like, I don't, you know, I don't know what they expect because there's no play in any of this. There's no good end.
I'll tell you what was really cringy was listening to Judah like suck this dude's ass. Like it was, you know, it was cringy because like Judah is a Hebrew Israelite and his channel is all Torah. That's all he talks about is the damn Torah. They pull up scriptures. Yeah, they pull up scriptures. They review each scripture. They argue about what one word meant in that sentence. It goes on and on and on. That's his whole thing. Yay, Torah. But then he comes over to channels like Rob for what he calls the fuckity fuck shit. So he's over on Rob's channel encouraging this white man to keep coming back. And the three of them start a third channel, their own channel with the three of them as, you know, people, you know, roasting the world, I guess, for the fuckity fuck shit. But then you want to go run back over to the Torah. And I'll tell you, I've seen it before with Judah. Once something goes bad on Rob's channel or somebody makes him angry, he's going to go back to the Torah and call all of them demons. That's his MO. He uses other channels to do what he really wants to do while being fake on his own channel, the Torah. But then if somebody pokes, oh my God, and then we're all demons. And it's just to watch him suck this white man's ass was just so cringe. It just was so cringe.
Well, I mean, he did that before. I don't know if you remember. What was it, earlier this year or last year with that white guy that randomly popped up on his channel?
No, I stopped going to Judah's channel. It's been a while since he, you know, accused me of supporting buck breaking in black men.
I didn't even know.
Yeah. Oh, girl, because I said Joanna Man was funny. Now I support buck breaking in black men. I mean, and so then I go, did you even see the movie? Did you even see the movie?
I mean, it was funny. I mean, you know, if anything.
Well, yeah, I unsubscribed after that. Fuck him. Fuck Judah. So I don't know what you're talking about. There's another white man. Go ahead with your story.
No, there was some other white guy that randomly popped up on his channel, and him and everybody that was on the panel, they went from like talk. You know how you got big energy when you're talking shit, and then when a white person pulls up, they're like, "Oh, excuse me, Mr. White Man.
Wow.
You know, could you please tell us the thing about?" And I'm like, you know, and this is when everybody was still. Well, maybe it was that long ago because everybody was still cool before the big fallout, right? And then, I'm hitting up certain people like, you see this shit? Like, that's who you want to fuck with? Like, this is the person you want to sit on a panel with, and he yields like this? Mm-hmm. Like, he bends the fucking knee as long as somebody hit, like, yo.
from what I can tell, is Judah wants to troll people, but
On other people's platforms, though.
on other people's platforms, and he thinks that white people are easy target. So he tries to be friendly with you at first, and then later he's going to try to drag you. He did the same thing with me. It's just when he got to especially when he found out I'm from Cleveland, like it was double time. Once he realized that shit didn't work on me, then he just kind of left me alone and moved on to the next white person. So Rob, in my opinion, Rob and Judah together feel like they're going to get some notoriety on their channels off of this white man, whether it's the shit the white man says, or they're going to call him a demon. Well, Judah's going to call him a demon later. It's pretty whack, honestly. Like, find something better to do.
I mean, this is what happens when you have people that live their entire lives on the internet, though. I mean, you know, they spend more time, like, on record than off record.
Yeah. I'll tell you what's another weird thing for me to hear people say, especially older people, if you have anything that pushback or any type of issue with them and you're talking to them, they immediately go, "Oh, well, look at your numbers. Like, these numbers define me. These numbers I don't have to ever go live. I could not." Like, you have nothing going on in your real life if you think that how many people that are watching you on this app validate who you are as a person. Like, these are just numbers. They don't equal dollar signs. They're just numbers. Now, I know in the long run, they may equal a YouTube check. But right now, bitch, you have 1,000 people and 20 people in your chat. Like, what are you talking about? Like, why are you saying these things? What do you mean numbers? You realize that if you get 2,000 views on a video, that's just like 3 blocks in my neighborhood. There's a whole fucking planet. Like, what are you saying right now? Stop it.
Well, I mean, they equate subscribers and having monetization as some form of credibility.
Right.
Like, or if I have this online, then that means that I'm a better person than you. But then when you listen to the shit that they talk about, it's like, bruh. Or sometimes, like, you know, there's been this thing now with certain content creators where they're buying subs or viewers.
A lot. I see that a lot.
And I'm like, listen, like, you know, like, there are some people, like, I'm on here to talk, right? Like, I have no ambition on being monetized. I have, like, you know, that's not really my thing. It's just really to have a discussion with folks, you know, and occasionally hit people's panels and stuff. But for other people, this is like the pinnacle of their existence, and they treat it as such. I mean, it's just like, you know, somebody shaming you for not driving like this year's vehicle, you know, versus driving something that's in your, you know, affordability range.
Price range,
like
yes,
that,
ma'am.
Yeah, like that sort of thinking to me kind of indicates like what kind of person they are. Because if your netizen status here on the internet is more important than the things in real life, and you can't even treat people with dignity, no matter whether they got 10,000 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, 100 or 10. I mean, to me, shows like where you're at in this thing. And for some people, like, if they want to rock with that, that's cool, but that's just not my lane, you know? Like, I can't get with it.
A lot of trash. I find myself like not even hold on, I'm trying to type and talk at the same time. Okay, it wasn't working. Okay. Like in like real life, like if I watch a lot of like say I've binge watched the Bad Girls Club, like I did oh my god, it was so terrible. But let's say I watch that for half a day. I need to watch something else to even that out. So I need to go watch some fucking Lifetime movies or some fucking puppies on TikTok or, you know, something to, because you can't just consume trash all day. You know what I'm saying? I see you in the back there. I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't consume that shit all fucking day. Ending to stage. Hopefully I don't get, it's who you say. Is it you, Jay? Oh, what up, Jay?
Oh, man. Sure. I seen what you was talking about, and I had to come on up here because I actually did a short live on that last week. because I seen that shit and I was just like, oh hell no. Nah.
Are you talking about over there on Rob's channel?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy, right?
And then after that, I found out that it was a previous live like the day before, because I did my due diligence. I went to who I knew that would have the information. I talked to that person. I got the information. But before I even did that, when I seen that, I said, okay, I'm about to, well, I was already going to unsub to a Judah's channel based off of some other shit. And when I seen that shit on Rob's channel, I was like, okay, I'm about to unsub to both of y'all, because I don't deal with coon shit. That's coon shit. Judah always talking about some coon shit. Judah's living a coon life, so that's why he was able to go over there and be so comfortable with that white man saying the N-word.
That's
Rob.
facts. That's facts, Jay. You ain't say well.
Rob has some coon shit in him. That's why he's so comfortable allowing a white man to come onto his channel to say the N-word so openly and freely, and they could just have laughing giggles and ha-has and kumbayas and all that. Nah, I don't play that shit. You see, what I've done was I've taken my channel and I've restructured it, and I'm getting back into what I used to do, which is drop information, real accurate information, and to go at these so-called black people, and that would be these so-called fake-ass Israelites, because any Israelite that I know is not going to allow some white man to come up on their panel and say the N-word so freely without either getting cussed out or just getting knocked off the panel altogether.
And you know what, Jay? He did more than just say the N-word. Like, he, said a lot more. Like, he, every stereotype, black people are lazy. They not fiscally responsible. Every possible racist stereotype you could think of, he doubled the fuck down. He didn't just say the N-word with the A. He used the ER version. Like, and Rob keeps allowing this shit, It is what it is, bro.
Yeah. And I don't fuck with black people like that. I don't do that. You allow them to sit here. See, this is the reason why there's so many other people that feel so freely to just say the word, because we got idiots out here like Judah and Rob that allow this stuff to go on, but then want to turn around and want to try to talk some black shit. No, you're disqualified. Once you do that, you're disqualified from talking anything black. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Angelica made the same sound. We went,
I mean, listen, I don't disagree. Like, again, you already know why I don't fuck with Rob.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And like, for me, this, like, to go from the reasoning behind why I don't fuck with him to see this now is not a reach, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just that kind of personality that would be, aligning himself with a man who, for one, has a crazy history on the internet, and then for two, is using anti-black language to black people on a black channel, like, and then have no qualms with, like, I mean, for shits and giggles. Like, I mean, to me, he's, Rob right now, I categorize him as one of those IRL streamers, one of those guys or those streamers that get paid to do fuck ass shit in other countries. Like that Johnny Somali guy, like he's moving into that position in my mind.
Ooh, I hate that dude. Ooh, I want to fight that dude. That Johnny Somali guy.
Rob is like that though. Like,
yes, ma'am.
For me, like there's no difference between those two. So I like for him to have the Thorpes on his panel, like, yeah, obviously that's some fuck ass shit that he would do. So I mean, that's just where I'm at it. But yeah, I absolutely agree. I mean, anybody that has issues with, anti-black rhetoric should have issues with Rob at this point, and they should let it be known, because that shit's not okay. We're in 2023, about to be 2024. Like, I mean, where is that language ever appropriate?
Exactly.
I've never been so hungry for attention that I would allow that kind of shit to and welcome it to come back again and again and just listen. Like, who do you think this man's talking about when he's saying these things? Like, he's talking about you to your face, and you're just okay, sir. What'd you call it, Jay Millicent? What did you just call it?
A fake ass Israelite shit.
No, you use the C word. I don't like to use that word.
Coon shit. Coon shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, well, like, see, we done changed it up a little bit. So when we just talking about like regular coons, we use it with the C word. But when we talking about them ultimate super coons, we throw a can on it.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. Yes.
I mean, yeah, that's where homeboy is at. I mean, but you got to remember, Rob has never had anything to lose in any of this. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Girl.
I mean,
I don't know what he's got going
on. When has he had, with the exception of when he was married, right? When has he ever had anything to lose? That's
facts. I liked Rob. I like Rob's sense of humor. And I liked his honesty. Even when he's lying. If that makes, I know that doesn't make any sense, but like he's honest even when he's lying. In a way, it's hard to explain. But these clout chases that he goes on, I don't understand them. Like if he socialized more with people instead of attacking them or just disrespecting them, he might have a bigger channel. But he chooses disrespect as a form of clout chasing, and I don't want to disrespect people. I don't want. We might talk a little razzle dazzle, roast each other a little bit. Like Dre in the chat. Dre, his channel is hilarious. If you're not sub to Dre, he's a clip god. Yeah. So he has these clips and he's fucking hilarious. So he roasts people over there, but it's not disrespectful. It's fun. That's not what Rob's got going on over there. It's just, he likes the disrespect. He welcomes it, and he thinks it's going to get him attention. And he really thinks he's goddamn a celebrity now. He really thinks he's a goddamn celebrity now because of 40,000 views. Sir, come on, babe. Come on now. Stop it.
He believes that he's YouTube's sex symbol. Like at first it was just like a joke, but I think he believes it now. I think he believes that he has that sort of like alluring disposition, and he just doesn't. To me, he's a fucking sleazeball. To me, he's always been that.
Pass the pig feet. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that name is hilarious.
It is. Let me see this pic. What is this a pic of? I can't see that little shit. I gotta do right here. What is the picture of? I got some pictures too, past the pig feet. Oh, I got some really good ones. I got them saved. I have a folder, y'all. This little secret. Shh. I'm gonna whisper it to you. I got a little YouTube folder that I put all my YouTube drama in it. I got screenshots of people's chats. I got pictures of people. It's a special YouTube folder, and I will use it.
Yep,
that is all.
I am watching The Watchmen. I'm just here to observe and report.
Yup. Observing and reporting.
We're gonna hit them with that.
I mean, because it's crazy out here. Like, none of these people, I don't want to say everyone, but there are so many people that just can't stay out of fuckery. And I feel like that's just where they live at. Like, that's just part of their makeup, is just like being a part of fuckery. Like, I would be so stressed out. My cortisol levels would be so fucking high if every time I jumped on whoever you want to put, insert name here first, internet, right? And then have to beef with somebody or have a falling out with fucking somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like the shit is crazy. I mean, but if it gets people the clicks and the views, but at the same time, they're relegated to that shit. They'll never be able to move beyond fuck shit on their platforms. You know what I'm saying?
You're
Like,
stuck in that box.
Yep.
Mhm.
And it doesn't matter if you bring in the Thorpes, because the Thorpes bring in fuck shit too.
Girl, I was watching a few of the videos that people have done about them, exposing them. And I don't never take, like, for instance, Angelica, I fuck with you. I like you. Me and you are cool. And you don't like Rob. That don't mean me and you ain't going to be cool. Right?
Right.
You don't have to like that fool. That's not going to change anything between me and you yet. I don't think it ever will. Like, I don't think.
No, never.
So I judge people based on the shit that comes out of their own mouths. So I would never judge the Thorpes on what you say, Angelica, or you, Jay. I heard it from their own mouths. So every opinion I have formed of them came from their mouths only. But I did see there's so many collections of videos you can watch if you type their name in. Wow. He's encouraging people to believe that he's fucking his daughter. Whether he is or he isn't, he wants us to think he is. So that's good enough for me, you fucking perv. Like, why is that even a thought?
Right.
Right.
I'm telling you, she's been groomed out of her own mouth. She's been groomed since she was 7 to be wife number 2. And now that the wife is gone, she stepped into that role. And he wants us to think that inappropriate things are going on between him and his daughter. He thinks it's funny. And then Rob is like, come on over. And Judah's like, yay, let's all hang out. What?
Like, who introduced them is my question. Like, how the fuck?
I have no idea how they found Rob's channel. I really don't.
How the fuck? Like, it'd be the chatters, though. That's who it'd be. It'd be the chatters name dropping people in other people's chats, and then they go investigate. You know what I'm saying? Like, between that and Discord, like, it's out of fucking control. But I mean, these people fitting to find out. I gotta make sure I hit Costco and get me like a couple of cases of Prosecco for 2024, because it's gonna be some shit this coming year. It is gonna be some shit.
Girl, I stopped drinking. Sorry, I was hitting my bow. I don't want y'all to hear me hitting the bow on camera, because y'all be like, she's smoking crack. But yeah, I stopped drinking. Right? Hey, I stopped drinking 4 years ago ish, roughly. I think I need to kick back in the game. I have a damn bottle of Crown Royal that's been in my freezer for like 4 years. I need to crack that bitch open.
I mean, if you don't want it, you can always drop it off to me. I'll drink it.
I'm
working mortgages. That's enough stress on its own.
I also stopped smoking cigarettes at the same time, but I vape the nicotine now. But in my freezer, I have the Crown Royal bottle and 2 Newport 100s, and I figured I'd keep them there for either an emergency or a guest. You need a little couple Newports, a little sip. But my lights went out about 6 months ago for like a day and a half, and I had to smoke those Newports. I feel bad about it.
Girl, I'd be stressed.
I had to smoke. I couldn't charge my vape. I couldn't charge my vape.
I can't do the vape. It hits too hard for me. I can't smoke weed either. So, I mean.
Girl, you could get your edible.
I tried. Yo, let me tell you. True story.
Here we go.
Let me tell you what happened. So I got invited on a panel. I can't even remember what the topic was. I just remember that I was invited on a panel to discuss a topic a few days prior. So again, I'm not a weed smoker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I catch a contact easy being around like relatives and stuff like that. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'll catch a little contact and then run away type of thing. So my neighbor offers me an edible, right? And so I've never had one. And so I'm like, okay. And she's like, yeah, just take it. If you're going to relax later on tonight, it'll mellow you out and all this other stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool. So she never gives me any dosing instructions. She didn't tell me that I should cut it in half, which I found out was a thing afterwards. So I just popped the whole thing like maybe 30 minutes before I hit this panel. Right? And so in the meantime of me being on the panel, my mom comes over. And I'm just now finding out this year that my mom goes to my uncle's house to smoke weed, right? I didn't know that. So she comes over to my house on her way home and she's like, yeah, well, I was down at your uncle's house. They made some cookies. I want you to have a couple. Never tells me that these are weed cookies. Never says a word. So I'm on this panel
Go ahead.
trying to have a serious discussion. I've already taken one whole edible and then I've ate half of a damn weed cookie. And next thing I know, I'm talking and sliding out of my fucking computer chair at the same time. I just hit the leave button. I don't know where the fuck I fell asleep at, but all I knew is that I woke up the next day. No, it was 5 hours later. I woke up in the middle of my soap studio floor trying to figure out what the fuck happened.
Trying to make you some good Lord. That's hilarious.
Oh,
I was so paranoid.
Poor Angelica.
I didn't know if the people I was on the panel with heard me slide out of my seat. And I'm trying to be all professional and respectable and shit. And I'm over on the other end of this stream. I am confused about what we're talking about at this point. I feel like I'm starting to break out in sweats. I'm starting to like feel paranoid. I'm wondering if my kid is okay. It was so crazy. But yeah, that's how bad I can't do none of it. But yeah, that's something for the folks to laugh at. Y'all can judge me about it if you need to, but
Sounds awesome.
Those edibles will do it, especially if nobody doesn't tell you, like ahead of time, and you just go ahead and you just eat it. Yeah,
my
I know
mom
exactly what you're
acted
talking
like I was supposed to have known. I didn't even know she was going down there to smoke. She was like, "Oh well, your aunt Betty don't cook like that." And I'm like, well, how was I supposed to know that these cookies had weed in it? You just
Right.
here goes some cookies, and then my neighbor, she don't, and I'm looking at her. I had to text her the next day. I'm like, girl, why did you not tell me? Because one of my other girlfriends, after I told her she was listening to the panel. And she's like, sis, where did you go? But I never responded until the next day. And then she was like, well, they didn't tell you that you're supposed to dose edibles, like if you've never had them before. And I'm like, nobody's telling me shit. Everybody's just giving me this stuff like it's just normal, everyday adult life. I don't fuck around with weed and whatever else you can, however other ways you can consume it. Like I was completely like it felt like the pressure of the world had hit me in the matter of moments. Like I was so tired, my body felt heavy. And all I know is I feel myself slide. I don't even know how to slid. I slid the fuck out of my chair. Like if you could see the way that my desk is in an L-shaped position, and I slid down into the corner, and I'm not even a small chick, like that little corner where the L changes. Like I'm sliding out of my seat into that little ass corner. And
Did you get the munchies?
No, I just went to sleep, girl.
Oh, damn it! You missed
I
the
couldn't
best
even
part.
move. Like it felt like I was.
You didn't get the munchies?
No.
Girl, that's the best part. Food tastes the best it's ever tasted in your life. That taco from Taco Bell will be the most amazing taco you ever had in your fucking life.
I didn't even.
You missed the best part, girl.
I just felt heavy. I felt paranoid. I felt like the highest that I've ever felt in my entire life. And people were just looking at me like I was just supposed to have known all of these things. And I'm like, if I don't fuck around with drugs like that, y'all supposed to, it was my fault for just accepting it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But they could have told you too. They could have told you,
I mean, they could have, but I don't think that people really know, like most of the people around me, whether they're working professionals or not, have the damn weed cards. They have like the medical. Like, it's a bunch of potheads, you know what I'm saying? Which is fine. So they treat me as if like, because I'm around them, I'm just supposed to know. And I really don't know. And so like, there's a level of like, just being naive to some shit. But yeah, I was like shit-faced it that night. Like I didn't make it up out of the floor. I was still like the way that I was positioned. I could still see my computer screen when I woke up.
Nobody put a blankie on you or nothing?
Nobody. They didn't come to check up on me. Nothing. Nothing.
Oh, Angelica. Well, I hope that doesn't discourage you from trying again. But you just need to know, what dose you can handle. Maybe don't eat all the cookies in one day. Maybe just have a little.
I still have the other half in my drawer.
Do you?
Every day when I go in there to get something, I see it and I'm like, man, I ain't touching. But I don't want to throw it out either. Like, I feel like I should give it to some. I know it's probably stale.
This is what. Nah, fuck that. Ain't no such thing. This is what you should do. You should cut the half in half and try just a fourth of it. Eat that fourth, and you might catch it. If you don't feel nothing, eat the other half.
Listen, I knew something was wrong when like the texture of the cookie was just different. I knew something was wrong, and I'm like, but then I had to.
I had a friend,
and she doesn't cook, so maybe it's because she don't cook like that, and she's trying to.
Blaming it on your mama, ain't that a bitch?
Listen,
so look, I had a friend whom used to make weed butter, and he was, in the distribution business. So he had all kinds of weed. So he would make all kinds of butter. And so one day he had a job also. One day he was like, look, I want you to make this weed butter for me while I'm at work, and I'll hook you up with some brownies when I make them. I'm like, sweet. So he kept calling on me like every hour, checking to make sure I was doing it right. So I made this butter for him, and he made a brownie for me. Girl, I ate just a bite out that bitch and was throwing up. My head was spinning. And I'm a pothead. I've been smoking weed since I'm 14. I'm a pothead. I'm good. I'm good on the edibles. So I myself don't fuck with edibles, but they work for some people. I'm good. That little corner of that brownie. And then the dude I was hanging with, he ate a whole one and was trying to scam on mine. He wanted mine. I was like, how did you just eat this whole thing and you're not on the goddamn floor? I just ate a corner and I'm throwing. I get people's tolerance, I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't do that either. I stick with the flower because the edibles it be having me so high. It's like I have a limit where I want to get high at. If I go past that, I'm like, I don't want to be high no more. If I'm that high, I don't want to be high no more.
Not no more. No more. So high.
I'll be like, come down, just come down. The high don't want to come down. Like, just come down. So I just stick with the flower and leave it at that.
Listen.
What do you mean flower? What flower? What do you mean flower? What flower? There's a flower?
The bud.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they had made. Do they make a weed flower? I can bake a pie.
Yeah, I was using cannabis terms.
I got it. I don't speak it. I just smoke. I don't speak it. I just smoke. Shit. Hey, Brenda Clark, how you doing? Miss Mo, how's everybody doing today? Glad y'all stopped on by. Miss Brenda, let me tell you about Miss Brenda since she's in the chat, and I could gossip about her in her fucking face.
Ooh.
So Miss Brenda Clark with the shits entered a contest the other day in the beef sector. And the beef sector's been having a lot of contests, like cooking contests. I don't know if y'all noticed, but Jay, I don't know how familiar you are with the beef sector, but they've been having all these contests. And the latest one was called a charcuterie board. Jay Militant, do you know what a charcuterie board is? I know Angelica does, but do you?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah. Okay, so that was the contest, a charcuterie board. Miss Brenda, hello, Miss Brenda, did an all chocolate one. Oh my fucking God.
Brenda, girl, come to my house. Girl.
Brenda, I'm waiting on my plate, bitch. What the fuck? Holy shit.
Listen.
She won. She won third prize, I think. It was either second or third prize. She didn't win the first prize. That lady, holy shit. Her charcuterie board looked like it was straight out of a pic in a magazine. But yeah, Brenda won some monies. Chocolate. Oh, she had all the fruits and the things. And there was pretzels, I think. There was a lot going on.
Listen,
it was delicious.
I love a good charcuterie board.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, somebody yesterday said that they were that people were arguing about the pronunciation.
Oh, you're
And
lucky you got that out of me. I'll be calling it a cha-cha-cha, a cha-charia. Like, girl, I had to Google how to spell it just so I could try to. And you know, when you Google how to spell it, you got that little thing you can hit where the bitch will tell you how it's pronounced. I had to listen to that shit several times. Charcuterie, charcuterie, charcuterie. I'm like, what? Yeah, it's just meat and cheese and crackers on a board. Boom. Angelica, that word you put on your community wall the other day, I had to look that shit up. And then I don't know if you noticed under your chat, I put like the American version of it.
no, I didn't see it. No, I
I was like, what is this fucking word that she's using? Holy shit. I looked it up.
I just wanted people to have the words for like certain behaviors that are, you know, on the internet. So that way they can just like, if they're in the chat and they start to see it, they can just put a label to it right in the chat in real time, you know?
Yes, ma'am.
That is so funny. But yeah, the one girl, she called it a charcuterie board. I fell out. I was like, not a charcuterie.
Not the charcuterie board. I'll tell you what's going on with these competitions over there in the beef sector. There's this one lady, and she has entered, I think, all of them, I believe, every single one of them. And this, for the most part, she may have missed one, or I may have missed because I don't see them all because I'm not subbed to everybody over there. But I've seen all of them, I believe. She's entered every one of them. Sometimes I think that the chat will donate money so you could buy the ingredients. I think they did that. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes they don't do that. A sponsor. But this lady, she always buys top-notch ingredients. I mean, top of the line meats and cheeses and breads and pasta, everything, top of the line. You can tell, you can smell her tomatoes through the fucking screen. I swear. She finds the freshest of everything. The problem is she's doing too fucking much. She's overthinking it. She's adding shit. Even when her menu is already planned and she's doing it, she'll see some more shit she could add. She'll bust in her cupboard and bust out some more shit. So she's lost she's never won a single competition. And after the end of every one, she starts crying. She either takes to her live and she starts screaming how the chat hates her, how the beef sector hates her, how it was unfair. She got judged unfairly. And it's, she's being targeted. But the thing is, she can cook, I think, pretty well. She just, I'll give you an example. She made a mac and cheese, right? She got the best cheese, Sargentos, and all this. She had to grate it herself. It was real fresh. The best pasta. The bitch put marshmallows on top and paprika.
No, she didn't put no marshmallows on it. Are you serious?
And then, bitch, why you acting like you don't know why you just lost? Why you acting like you don't know why you just lost?
What did she ration out the marshmallows?
She said it's banging. She tasted it somewhere and it was good, and so she tried it. And ma'am, don't nobody want to see that shit. But this charcuterie board sent her on a fucking tailspin. This was it. This was like the 6th competition. She's fucking pissed off. She started dogging everybody else shit. She kind of sort of blamed colorism. She said it's because she's light skinned. She just went off her fucking nut because she didn't win. And my thing is, why do you keep entering then?
I mean, so
if you feel like these people are out to get you, why do you keep entering?
If men were if men had a cook-off,
men are in it.
No, but I'm just saying if it was like all men. Is she you said she's light skinned, right?
Yes.
And
she's real pretty.
When the light-skinned men put marshmallows on the macaroni and cheese, they would absolutely say that's some light-skinned shit.
Yes,
I'm just saying,
clear people. It's some clear people shit. Yeah.
I mean, and I'm not trying to say
I get it. That was funny.
But they do that. they do
I thought that was funny. That was funny to me. Yes. Yes, ma'am. But then it killed her argument. Because Brenda, who came in 2nd or 3rd, sorry, Brenda, is also light-skinned, if not lighter. So, that killed her argument. This wasn't a colorist thing. It may be a chat thing. I don't know. But honestly, well, if you put, her charcuterie board, if you put it next to all the others, it didn't look like a charcuterie board. It looked like a buffet
Oh,
A high school buffet. She used those, you know, those trays you got in high school with the separate compartments. You know, well, she had one like that, but it was round. And then she just had a bunch of trays around it, and so it didn't really look like a charcuterie board. It looked like a buffet. So that's why you didn't win, man. Maybe if you would have downsized it to just one board with a cohesive idea and a theme, like the winners did, you know what I'm saying? You might have won. But no, she be wilding, freaking the fuck out. She was screaming and yelling.
I mean,
Hilarious.
I think, competition is healthy every once in a while, but if you lose, you got to be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and if you keep losing and you're convinced that it's because they're targeting you, why do you keep entering? This is your own money you're spending on all this top of the line ingredients. It costs like $80 to make that our charcuterie board, and you lost. You didn't win. The lady who won $500, I think. It went 500, 250. Then I don't remember the rest.
The competition, just be like,
you got to get over there, Angelica.
Girl, let me run my ass
That sounds serious.
real quick.
They're not playing, yes, but you got to be cammed up, and you have to show what you're doing the whole way.
The whole way. Oh, so I have to.
They have
to live stream yourself doing it and putting it together and stuff.
Yeah, you'll be up there on camera. Other people that are doing it's a competition. Yeah.
You know, shit. Okay.
Girl, I seen one for the mac and cheese. There was a lasagna one.
The flake chicken is renowned in third.
They did chicken. They did a chicken wing challenge. They did the charcuterie board, the lasagna. They've done some fashion shit too. The fashion one was great. The all male fashion review. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
You got to get over there, girl.
Oh my. Okay.
Can you cook, Jay? Men enter the contest too now. You can win that 500. It ain't just solely women.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love to cook.
A man won the mac and cheese one and the chicken wing one, I believe. Yep.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The men's is coming through with the food. Y'all can feed yourselves. All right. All right.
Yeah, that's a good look, because I know there's men out there that are like, no, I ain't cooking. I'm just gonna have my wife or girlfriend do it. I'm like, well, sure, if you want to eat, you better learn how to cook.
Better get your ass in that kitchen. Yeah.
You know, because there's gonna be days where she's gonna be like, nah, I ain't cooking nothing. You got to figure it out.
Right.
You're gonna have to burn yourself, and burn some shit up, just like all the rest of us did, until you figure it out.
Yep. Burn it up cooking show. Yep. Absolutely.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what's up. I think that's cool. I mean, at least it gives those folks over there a break away from like the BS. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no! That's no. Oh no! It gives more material for the BS.
Oh well, I mean, yeah. I mean, they can talk shit about people's food, but
girl, the aftermath be a motherfucker. The aftermath. I'm telling you, the aftermath be a. While it's going on, everyone tries to be cordial. And they, you know, they're positive. They say positive things. Every now and then, someone will say something, but for the most part, and the women up there, there'll be like 8 or 9 women up there cooking, or men. And so they try to keep the beef to a minimum up there. They're not catty back and forth like, look at your sauce, bitch. You know what I mean? Like they keep that down. They don't do it. But afterwards, oh my God, there'll be 9 streams going on. She's over here talking shit. She's over here talking shit. You got to try to keep up. It's fun. It's really fun for me.
I mean, I don't mind a good, your food look like trash roast. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind. I mean, but again, it's kind of like, because they do that shit on Facebook. Like if you go to like the soul food groups, and I swear people are trolling in those groups, but it's hilarious. But yeah, I mean, well, at least they catch a little bit of a break. You know what I'm saying? Have a little bit of fun, because it'd be scary over there,
Yes, Grit, you heard that correctly. I'm sorry to bust in your middle. You're talking. Yes, Grit, you heard that correctly. Marshmallows on macaroni and cheese, and don't forget the paprika on top of the marshmallows.
What? Whoa! Yeah.
Yeah. And then was talking about, why did I lose? I can't, y'all are, oh my God, I can't believe okay. There's somebody eat marshmallows on macaroni and cheese.
Did she put the extra big s'mores ones on there, or the little?
Yes, ma'am. Ones? No, the big ones. The big ones. And then she put the paprika on there. She said for color. And it gives it a little flavor.
Oh my God.
And she put it in the oven and roasted it.
So
No.
what? Oh, I wish I could have been there in that chat. I know they were lighting her ass
Oh,
up.
right.
Girl, let me tell you something. They had a hamburger and French fry competition, and I don't know if y'all know who Lady La is, but Lady La's from the black sector, so
Right,
she
right.
was on over there, and she jumped in the competition and
Mhm.
won. Lady La's burger came out fucking amazing. She stuffed it with cheese and shit. She did a fancy French fry, but it wasn't an extra fancy recipe. The
Right.
bitch just made a good ass fucking burger, right, and some good ass fries.
Mhm.
The same bitch I'm talking, macaroni and cheese girl, entered that competition too and lost and was fucking livid. She was all, you let a bitch win that isn't even from our sector. It's because these bitches don't like me in our sector. Her shit was greasy as fuck. Like she went on and on and on. Oh, let me tell you something. That Lady La burger looked amazing.
I believe it.
Amazing. She
I
was
believe
tight about it. They're supposed to have a part 2. They want to have a heads up one-on-one. I would love to watch that if it happens. It would be amazing. But she was so tight, Lady La's burger. Which, Lady La, I need a burger. It looks so good, Angelica. Wow, it was all juicy. It had the cheese in there with the bacon, the applewood bacon on top. Oh my god.
Yeah, like the simplest recipes that are really good are always the best. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you ain't got to go through all that extra. You got to sous vide your bacon before you put it in the oven and all that other bullshit. Like, you know, is it fancy? Yeah. But do you need to do it? No. I mean, because people don't eat like that on an everyday. They just want a bomb ass burger and some fries.
Well, with her, it was, if she would have focused on one burger, it might have been okay. But like I told you before, she does the fucking most. And she was over there trying to make like 3 or 4 different kinds of burgers, running around her kitchen like a nut. While Lady La was casually walking back from the stove to the counter, smoking a little weed, doing her nails and shit, you know, and it was the best burger ever.
Right.
While this bitch is running around trying to come up with 5 different kinds of burger. Like, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Settle down.
I feel like I need to run over there.
All right. Hey, ladies, I gotta jump off. I gotta go take care of some business. But thank you for letting me up on the panel.
No, thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks for chatting.
And I'll catch y'all next time.
All right, Jay. Sub to Jay Militant.
Oh yeah, sub up, people. If you want to come have a good time and get some good information, come and sub up and have a good time.
Are you still doing sports over there, or are you just relegating that to like one day?
Oh no, I'm still doing sports. I just did my weekly 49er live stream yesterday.
Okay, I think I saw part of it. Dude, I'd be everywhere. I smoke a lot of pot. All right. That's why I put my peace fingers in your chat, because I might not be there, but I did show up for a minute.
Oh yeah, it's always appreciative.
Yes. All right, Jay. Thank you.
I'll see you later.
All right. Well, you guys have a good day, and
you too.
I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Peace. Just to think about it, I made some cinnamon rolls the other day. Girl. Oh my god.
Let me tell you what I did on some weirdo shit that turned out so fucking good. It was partly pothead, partly I didn't have any other sauce. So I don't eat a lot of pork chops. I like bacon and ham and sausage, but like pork chops, pork roast, I don't like none of that shit. But my daughter bought me these really lean pork chops. I was like, let me cook these pork chops up. So I put them in a pan with a little bit of butter and, you know, I seasoned them up and shit. And then I'm like, they're just going to be so goddamn dry. Like, I need some sort of sauce to go with it, right? So I had a little soy sauce. I'm like, all right, I got some rice and some veg. I can make a little pork stir fry, jumping off. So I put the little soy sauce in there, and, you know, it bubbles up and scooped up all that good bits from the bottom that the pork chops was leaving, right? Ooh, yeah. No flour. No flour. Just a straight pork chop, no flour. Ooh. So then it got all bubbly and shit, and I was like, wait a minute. I got this dope-ass organic honey. Okay, so I put a little organic honey in there, and then add a little bit more butter in there. Oh my fucking god! It turned out so good. It was just like so good. Can't wait to do it again.
You did your thing with that sauce. Yeah, anytime you have butter, you add a little bit of honey and soy sauce. That's like, I mean, I don't know if you're into Asian food, but a lot of their sauces are like soy sauce, honey, and then some other things like ginger, garlic.
Banging.
Yeah. Listen, it's a thing.
Angelica, you got to get your ass over there to the beef sector. You know what? The next time I see a challenge go up, I'm going to text your ass. Get your apron ready, bitch. It's about to go down.
Shit, I'll bust out the one with my name on it and show off a little bit.
Do it. They love it. They love a show off. They love it.
Mhm.
It's the beef sector.
Yeah.
Just to make sure your kitchen is clean, because that's a big deal over there. They'll talk about you till you die.
That's all right, you know.
Girl, this one lady, she keeps entering them too. She hasn't entered all of them, but she's entered quite a few. And I don't even, she's just, have you ever seen somebody, whether it's a person you know in real life or just like a fast food worker, where you don't want them to touch your fucking food? You don't want to eat nothing they touch.
Yeah.
This bitch. Like, I don't want to eat shit out of her kitchen. If she was working in Burger King in the back flipping fries, I might have to circle the block, go on around to the other Burger King. Like, I just wouldn't want, I don't want this bitch nowhere near my food. Girl, I'm not the only one that feels that way. She keeps entering these contests and we're like, what the fuck do you got going on, man? She's another one, upset that she's not winning. We're all attacking her. We're all against her. It's the chat. Man, you just opened up 3 cans of some shit we don't know what it is and put it in a pot and called it cooking.
Oh, man.
And everything in your kitchen is brown and mushy. When she's done, everything is brown and mushy. It all looks the same. I have no idea what was what. You just hate on me. Girl, the first time she was in, listen, and then I'm going to leave it alone. The mac and cheese challenge, all right? So when she cammed up, she knew there's a lot of times there are close to 1,000 people watching these, sometimes more, watching this shit. She knew that. She turned her camera on, and she didn't have her teeth in, so she's just missing the front, like 4. So you can see all the rest up top. And then she didn't have a bra on. So her titty was sagging down into the goddamn frying pan that she's about to use to make this mac and cheese while she's showing us with her hands her seasonings. She's picking up the different, and then garlic, and then, you know, she's picking all the different seasons up. Her titties, long titty, was in the goddamn pot, and she had no teeth in her mouth. Bitch, you knew you was going to be on camera for all these fucking people. Why you ain't strap up the girls and put your teeth in? Come on, man. Come on, ma'am. Act like we're not going to clown you forever. Stop it. Yeah, I know the minute I turn on this camera, I'm getting clowned forever by somebody. They're already clowning me for the profile pic, just the pic alone. Just look at me, sipping out of my ultimate white dragon, blue-eyed white dragon fucking tumbler.
Yeah, I mean, at least put, you know, get yourself, like, you know, you don't have to be the cutest thing ever, but at least, you know, put a fucking bra on.
Girl, you knew you was gonna be on camera. Why you ain't put your teeth in?
And your
or put a coronavirus mask on so we can't see your mouth. But you had to put your bra on, girl. Come on now, titties in the mac and cheese. We don't want that. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that, man.
Listen, yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot. Yeah, I don't know what outcome she was expecting. Like, I mean, at that point, nobody cares about your food, right?
No, and I told you, girl, no. And she's another one who be doing too much. She'll be cooking, and then she'll see somebody else do something, and then she'll be like, oh, I can do that too, and she'll try to do that too, but tweak it. And so she's constantly watching what everybody else is doing.
So she's a one-up
instead of focusing on what the fuck she's got going on.
Have mercy.
And then, of course, you know, the titty thing. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's Christ. A lot. Like, just you know, yeah, just put a bra on. You know, if you have like dental aids, get that together.
Get it together.
You know, I know that they sell those temporary Johns that you can put on the outside. It's like a sticker. Like,
well, what now?
Yeah, they have like those dentures that are like a sticker now. So it's.
I know they got the Snap-on. It's not the Snap-on.
No, it's not the Snap-on.
Girl, talk to me.
It's a John that's like it's like, so it has like fake teeth, but the way that you put it on is just the front, like the gums are a sticker. You just slap them on real quick.
Are they hard?
So I don't know. I just seen it a lot on like TikTok and Amazon. I mean, not Amazon, TikTok and Instagram. that the girls, like the ones with like really like they have like the big gaps in between their teeth, the girlies are putting those on to cover the fact that, you know, they have like these really big gaps in between their teeth. And it's like a temporary, like it's a denture, but it's just like a one day, like you buy it, you know, like first you have to buy it and get the size done, like for your gums. And then they send you like multiples, like almost like those 3D white strips, but it has like an adhesive on it, and it has like fake teeth at the bottom that cover. They're like caps, you know, like they're like, you know, stick-on drawings. I don't know what they're called. I forgot, but I was like, you know, like.
Girl, I'm looking at this shit right now.
They're affordable.
1, 2, crazy all teeth. Wow. I just.
Get the fuck out of here. People are crazy. Take your ass to the goddamn Jesus Christ. That's enough of that.
It's
Holy
an
shit.
affordable option for people who can't, you know, like their dental is out of network, or you ain't got no dental. Like it's an affordable option. But yeah, I mean, it's a thing. Like, and like if you're pressed for time, you can have those in your purse.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
You need to front on a dude at the restaurant right quick. Pow, pow.
Just slap them Johns on real quick.
That's a shame. We are so vain, man. That's a shame.
Bernie's looking at it too. I'm just saying, they're like these little
hilarious.
Listen.
My ass was like, what? I went right to TikTok. Like, what she said?
I like when I seen it, I was amazed because I didn't know. Like, I know that they have like the clip-on Johns, like you just snap them on.
Snap, yeah.
These are stickers. I'm like,
girl, we had wax teeth when I was a kid at Halloween. Boom, that was the closest you got. Yeah. And then if you was trying to get fancy, you would take the tinfoil from the bubble gum and put that shit up in there like you had, you know, some silver teeth.
Right.
Maybe
they
putting
a lot of effort into it too. You know.
Yeah. That's crazy. Those snap-on joints crack me up. It's a fucking mouth guard. It's just a fucking mouth guard. Just a mouth guard.
I mean, and people be really impressed with the results though. Like, you know, again, you know, I'm blessed enough not to have that issue. But for people who are self-confident, because a lot of the videos that I saw were people that didn't have like bad teeth. They just had like really large gaps in between their teeth, right? So they wanted them to look like they were closer, like they were touching. And I'm like, you know, hey, you can't get to the dentist yet, you know, fake it till you make it type of thing.
Well, I'm an old bitch and my teeth are not the best, but I know where the goddamn dentist is. Shit, I ain't snapping shit on. I ain't snapping nothing on.
Afford it, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean, if you get you some Medicaid, they have mobile fucking dentists that drive around and shit and fucking RVs and do dentistry. There's places you could go. There's shit you could do if you ain't got no money to get you some fucking dentures. Better get you some Medicaid. Or is it Medicare? Which one is for the poor people?
You know, they want convenience. They don't.
Which one is for the poor people, Angelica? Medicaid or Medicare?
I think Medicaid is
Kate. I never know what
cares for the older folks. Yeah.
Billy Bob teeth.
all Heart Grit and Grind said, right? No excuse.
Because you can.
Like they're coming out with stuff to keep people from doing. I mean, the right thing to do is to find like if they have like that, you know, that sliding scale service where you can pay like what your income or the money you have on you allows or whatever.
Yes.
I mean, I know that there are providers that service those type of clients, but when you
listen
got
to
like
me
stickers
in my city
for $40,
go ahead, stickers, right? Because it's quicker, cheaper. You can just order it; it'll come to your house. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't know about where you're from, but you know, I live in Cleveland, and we have Case Western Reserve here. They have a full fucking free dentistry where students are there, you know, and there are teachers. They do everything, and it's free. It's you know, and I'm sure there's shit like that all across this country. I'm sure my city isn't unique to having a dental college. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, those mobile buses are out here. They, have ones where showering and dentistries and women's care. These buses are all over the place. So like, miss me with that shit. Like, I go to the goddamn dentist. Go.
Yeah. I mean, I live in the suburbs, so they don't have those kind of services like but I can almost guarantee you they have something similar too, like in the major cities and like
Right. It'd just be a short drive away.
hmm Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was just when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh my God, why are we doing this?" But then I realized, like, I was listening to this one girl on YouTube do a review, and she was like in between jobs. She didn't have dental. She was in the process of getting braces and stuff in, and she found the damn teeth stickers. And I was just like, okay, like I get it. For some people it makes sense if it's like an in between until the next step. But I think that there are others that are just using it as a way to negate going to the dentist,
Just put a Band-Aid on it. Put a Band-Aid on it.
But yeah, so I mean, yeah, I couldn't imagine somebody being on live stream and their sticker starts to slip down or some shit on one side. Like,
Angelica, how did you make I'm changing the subject. I was showing, I don't know, were you here at the beginning when I started the stream? How I was showing the slides that I made?
yeah, I kind of caught the tail end of it. Yeah.
I'm just learning. My son showed me even where to find the shit, to find Google Slides, so I found it, and it took me a minute, but I made those slides. They're not exactly the way I want them, but I can't figure out how to make them like transition into each other without me having to click on anything like you did.
So my question is, why are you using Google Slides instead of Canva?
Oh, I don't know. I did do some pretty cool things with Canva. I guess I could fuck with that a little bit more. Do they do that over there, like a slide? I can do that on Canva, slideshow?
Yeah,
probably, right?
Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up on my end real quick and you can kind of see.
Yeah, and also one more thing, you had it full screen. You know what I'm saying? Playing while you were talking about the Fall of the House of Usher. You had the full screen. I want to do exactly what you did that day. I'm biting your style.
I can't remember which video because I have a couple of different ones. Hold on, let me pull.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me share the screen real quick.
How do I do that? Okay, wait.
Hold on, I haven't shared it yet. Do which one? This one. Yeah.
But I got to do something.
Yeah, you have to share it. You have to present it.
Presenting.
It should like an extra person.
I see it. Presenting.
Yeah. So this is in the video section of Canva. And whoops. Why is it not letting me? But each of these is like an image or something that has certain elements to it. So like if you want to add some sort of effect, like you see where it says edit video, like this one has zoom here. This was actually, I recreated this off of a template that I saw. But then you have like your transitions. So like I'll scroll it back. Hold on, let me turn because
why isn't it? Okay, wait, I think I did it. Got it. Got me. I did that. I think I did that. God damn it. What did I do? It's on me. I know it. What you got going on, laptop? I kicked you out, I think, Angelica.
Am I here?
Oh, wait. I think I got you back.
Yeah, you got me back, but you got to add you see where it's that second.
Are you there?
Angelica video? Yeah, I'm
Am
here.
I here?
Yeah, you're there. Lord, have mercy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I hear you now.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
I hear an echo. You have to add that second. That one, yeah. Click on it. I'm
adding my laptop. Did I click it?
Yeah, you should be able to. So you're
Kicked everybody out. Everybody can get the hell out. I kicked myself out. I kicked you out. Everybody got kicked the fuck out. God damn. All right. Now, this is you here, adding you to stage. God damn me. Jesus Christ.
I was cracking up. I was like, I was talking, and then I heard and then
I think it was my laptop is so slow. I was clicking and I thought it clicked, but it didn't click. Then I was clicking over here. It was a whole thing. We're back. Go ahead, show me.
Yeah, so like there's a few things, right? Like you can go to your design page, which is here, and you can view, like if you want to play around with these, and this is underneath the videos, right?
This is Canva,
Like,
right?
This is in Canva.
Okay.
And so I use this one here. I'm not going to play it because it'll take this. Well, yeah, it'll take this away. But I use this as like my own way to like redo this one here. But this is a thing. So like every page has an element. So like the image has an element, like it has like a effect on it. The words, each one of the words have an element on it. Or I'm sorry, an effect on it that you can use. And you don't have to do anything like as fantastical as this. But if you wanted to do something kind of simple, you could. But when you put all those together, you get a video that you can run, and then you can just talk to your folks, right?
That's what, yeah, I'm gonna mess with Canva more. I did figure out how to do those two things a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I just was getting so frustrated because the thing that you got going on right there at the bottom, making it run, like I wanted to, it wouldn't let me add. I couldn't figure out. I just have to play with it more. I was trying to add something in there and it wouldn't add it. It was making me mad. I was like,
Yeah. So
and
this down here, you consider your timeline. So this is like the series of your collection of whatever you're making all together, right? So the only edits that you want to make down here are your transitions, like this thing here, right? That'll bring you up to your transitions. Or you can play around, like if you added music, like if I go to uploads here and I go to audio and then like I drop this down, it would add music to it and you can adjust your audio from this point. So that's the only thing that you're really playing with. And also like your time. So you see how it says 4.8 seconds here? You can change that. Those are the only real things that you're doing is your transitions, the time of each slide, and then your audio. Those are the only things that you play with down here at the bottom. Okay. Everything else is done in this main screen. Here.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, so yeah, don't worry about this so much, not unless you're like trying to like delete a slide or something like that, or you're trying to duplicate it. But other than that, all of your edits are going to be done on this main page.
I'm about to get into it. As soon as I get the hang of it, that part of, there's a number of reasons why I'm not going live as much or doing what I really want to do over here, and that's one of them. Like I'm not ready to cam up, and until I am, I want to be able to see something on the screen besides my circle. So I figured, I'd make me a couple of little whatchamajiggas over there, and I tried a little something with Canva, but the one was it was just like a what's the word I'm looking for? My first time novice. There you go. Just fucking around, trying to see if I can make it do what I wanted to do. And so I put those words up. I put my name in the middle, Hood Therapy, and then I put action, horror, drama, romance. But I wanted each word to do something different. Like I wanted the drama to be dramatic, and I wanted the romance to be lovey-dovey. You know what I mean? Right. But I couldn't make the only one I could make do anything was Hood Therapy in the middle. So I got frustrated and I tapped out. But I am going to go back. Now that you've showed me that, I feel a little bit more confident.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as, I think, difficult as some people want to make it. It's just like kind of recognizing like what you can do and what sections of your workspace that you're using. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you can add a page here, but you can also like go to your uploads and just click something and bring it down right there. Opposed to like really, or you could right click, right? And then,
yes.
Well, because I'm on this, but if you right clicked, it would ask you, or if you double click, it'll also bring that same image up there. So it's not, there's multiple ways to do the same function. It's just really up to you, like which way you want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you were working on this and then you decided you wanted to add something, horror, right? But you know that you want to do something, like you want to do an effect on this. So we're going to go to effects here. Well, actually animate, I'm sorry, because that's where you get your movement from. And then you just shuffle through until you find something that you like. You can add other like spooky, kind of scary elements to it. You can even like synchronize the effect with audio. But that's a little bit more, that's like further on. But if
you're doing the most, don't. Jesus Christ, you're scaring me.
But no, I'm just saying that's a possibility. But once you click on the element that you want to work on, like even if I clicked on this and I wanted to animate that, this actual image here, I can look at how it would look with both of those effects together. And then you just go through until you find what you want or how it aesthetically looks for you. Right?
Yes.
And you said yes.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, so it's not, I mean, it's really about what's your particular, like, what's your aesthetic for the platform as well. But yeah, it's not as crazy as I think people make it. It's just that some people are just more proficient with all the effects and putting them together. You know what I'm saying?
I want to make me a couple of penis blocker 2000s. I want to definitely be able to make thumbnails. But my most thing I want to do the most is, because I can always just use a movie poster as the thumbnail. I like that idea. I like the way it looks. When you look at my channel, how, each video is a movie poster. But it's the while I'm live part, like what you did the other day. That's what I want to do. I think that looks nice. Because on YouTube, you can't really show trailers because of music and you had a copyright strike and all that bullshit. Mm-hmm. So I think it would be dope, to have that in the background playing. Mm-hmm. While I'm talking about, that particular movie, you can at least get a visual of some of the characters and some of the scenes. So that's definitely something I think will improve my channel a lot. Because you don't want to just be looking at me. Don't nobody want to look at me. Don't nobody want to see that shit. I'm just playing. I'm fabulous, just for the record. Okay? Well, I mean, don't get it fucking twisted.
Yeah, I mean, you can do, it's like a lot of the more seasoned streamers, they have like sound effects, right? Yeah. Or they have like memes that they play to convey an emotion that they felt as they were telling a story. You can start off just making a series of those that are like relative to like movies, right? Like funny, like when somebody was talking shit, and you could just make like short little clips. or you can do, because like on the back end, you have your section of StreamYard where it shows like your videos, your music, and you can actually clip all that stuff up and then pre-upload it, one day. So that way you have it there, you know, trigger ready
Yeah.
when you're actually streaming. So it kind of depends. Like I said, if you want to do it offline and kind of sit down and kind of, I can walk you through how to do it, like, or help you.
Hold my
learn
hand,
to
and
do it.
Angelica, will you hold my hand?
But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I mean, like this here was just a series of stills that I found from the internet. That's all that it was. And I just added different effects to it as I was talking. You know what I'm saying? But I try to put it in a way that kind of also told the story that
Yeah.
I was trying to. So, I mean,
I
it's kinda
definitely
how
want
much
to put
you
this. Yeah, I want to, like I said, 3 or 4 slides. I don't want to do a lot, but I want them to be in order, chronological order as a movie, happened. I don't want to just
Mhm.
show a clip from the middle or the beginning. I want it to go together. I got ideas.
Mhm.
My goddamn kids, I'll put them all in the fucking chokehold. All these fucking kids grew up with technology in their flipping hands. Well, not so much my 2 oldest ones, but my 2 youngest ones did. Nobody will
Mhm.
help me do shit. But I will say I've gotten as far as I've gotten because of the youngest one, the 23,
Mhm.
the 23-year-old one. He's like, Mom, just click here. God, that kind of thing. Like, oh, I don't know to click there.
He doesn't
Shit,
have patience anymore.
none,
Yeah.
0.
Yeah, but this one was funny. I don't know if you saw that one, the Sassy Man Apocalypse one that everybody's talking about. I thought that was funny.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I'm gonna get it together, man. Soon enough, though, I do plan on camming up. I'm almost ready for the smoke, almost, because I already know, because I'm a big white woman. There's gonna be jokes. There's already jokes just from like I said. But I'm almost ready for it. I don't want to argue with people, but I will if I gotta.
I mean,
I
like
will
I
if I
said,
gotta.
I think just me looking, because I always kind of have like the planning thoughts in mind. I think getting like your background content together, whether it be memes, your audio, like your sound bites and stuff like that, your sound effects done, and create like a good board that you're comfortable with, and then just
Yes.
start playing around. Because again, I don't pay for StreamYard either, right?
Mhm.
So all the stuff that I do is on the free version. So
I'm trying to
I
get
don't
down
really
on the free. I fuck with the on the free.
Yeah, so I mean, you still have a lot of functionality. I don't want you to feel limited. The iTalk girls are in here. Girl, let me tell you, I got my card
Girl,
read. I wasn't even looking at the chat.
Don't you love them? I love
they're
them.
so cute. Oh my gosh. What was it, last night or the night before? And I was just over there, because I like to swing through places and just say,
Me
hey,
too.
how you doing? Hang out for a little bit and then just bounce. But they were over there. Well, I've been watching. Like they went on vacation and did this crazy.
I saw
road
that
trip.
shit.
It
They was kicking
so
it. I
funny.
loved it. I loved it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I need more girlfriends like that. But yeah, when I came through, I just kind of needed somewhere else to go, and they just so happened to be live because it was like right after that stream that I did when I blew up. And they had, what was the girl's name? Miss 702 or 705 or something. She did a card reading on me. It was so cute.
702. It's 702. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was so dope over there. But they have a really cool space. So folks, sub if you haven't subbed and all that good stuff. But yeah. But actually, you know what? I'm going to go because I got to make some dinner. What time is it?
Yeah, I'm about to get on out of here too. I said all I had to say. I have fun over there with the iTalk ladies too. While you're sorry, I was texting someone. Yeah, they're great. I was listening. They play bingo and stuff. It's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
But Buddy, in my head, I say Bori. I'm sorry, but I know it's Buddy. But my tongue don't do that. So Bodhi. All right. She was so pretty. Like really, she's so pretty to me. But I was listening. I was in their clouds the other day. They didn't know. I wasn't. But she was saying how she's a grandmother. I was like, bitch, what? Have you seen this lady? How is she a grandmother? Motherfuck.
She said, I'll forget everything. She said, as soon as the stream is over. Morena's funny. But yeah, I mean, they're really sweet over there, you know. So, I mean, good spaces is what I think we're all looking for. Oh my gosh, somebody is.
My
really
kid
wanting
is
to
he's
talk to
blowing
you.
me up. It's my kid. He's blowing me up. All right. He's like bugging. Holy shit.
Oh, oh my God. Well, let me let you go. I'm gonna drop
Yeah,
down.
I got to get on out of here, y'all. Shit's getting real on the telephone.
Text me, girl.
All right, girl. I'm gonna
Text me.
text you, girl. Thank you for showing us all those things.
Bye, y'all. Talk to you later. Peace. Bye.
All right, y'all. In conclusion, YouTube is wilding out. I go where the fuck I want to go, and fuck all y'all. Not all y'all, but you know what I mean. And I'm gonna learn, and there's gonna be some. Things are happening eventually. All right, y'all. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to sub to Niqua B. You could hit the Cash App. That would be amazing. If not, it's fine. Until next time, peace. Punch West Side Right.